What's up, my collectors? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And this one is going to be a different video. Much different. I like to shake things up a bit. I like to give you something a little different that you most likely wouldn't think to get, but you might want to try something different. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I saw this and I was contemplating this last year. I was thinking, man, I would like to get something kind of Yuletide, something that is really reminiscent of the season, something of that nature, a figure that represents that. And I was looking at Big Bad Toy Store. Matter of fact, this is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. You see that? And I was looking and they had a bunch of these figures. Santa Claus, Checking It Twice Santa, where he's mean, Great Northern Santa, Gremlin King, Nasty Krampus, Barbarian Santa, my man, who I have right now, Father Frost, Mall Santa, like, I just work here, and Father Christmas. But I'm not really into Santa Claus like that. I was not trying to get the traditional red and white and Santa, the magical guy that they, changed from jolly old Saint Nick, who had nothing to do with magic, but they found a way to capitalize. They found a way to capitalize on him and his good deed when all he was doing was delivering a gift to a wedding party through the window on his sled, whatever, as he was headed somewhere else. And they decided to take that whole thing and turn it into this big magical thing where he is coming down people's chimneys, which makes no sense at all because those folks didn't even have chimneys like that to where it was a big popular thing. But anyway, I digress on all of that. I was not into Santa Claus like that. When I was a kid, I did not believe in Santa Claus. My mom and dad didn't even want me to believe in Santa Claus, especially my mom. I'm not sure about my dad. I don't think he cared for me to believe in Santa Claus either. But anyway, I already knew from a young age that when I got my gifts, they came from somebody. My mom, my dad, my sister, anybody else, I knew where it came from. I was not believing in the magic. I had an active imagination now. I did play along with some things, but I wasn't ruining the party by saying, man, Santa Claus ain't real. You know that, right? Nah, I just played around. But since I didn't want Santa Claus in all his red and white, I was like, yo, let me get somebody that represents winter. That can work. So I got him, Father Frost. And this is one of those figures where I will bring out every season. Every winter season, he'll be here when winter hits all the way till January and then leaving in February or what have you. And then when spring hits, well, he'll be gone. Stuff will just be, moved out the way. But a seasonal figure. Why not have a seasonal figure? I kind of have one with that Batman Noel. That's my first, I think, Batman Noel seasonal figure. I also have the Joker from the Batman animated series. That's a seasonal figure. I've not taken it out of the packaging. I will when it comes time. But I figured I would bring this out now just in case you think you might want to get something seasonal just to shake things up a bit if you have not tried that yet. Again, Big Bad Toy Store. This one is $31. It was like $36.99. They took 15% off. It's like 31 something, right? I was like, yo, let me jump on that. And it's still that same price. At the time of this video, the date of this video, which is October 8th, okay? October 8th, let me show you that it is still there. Boom. $31.44. Fresh Monkey Fiction brand Naughty or Nice collection. Big Bad Toy Store exclusive figure. So don't try to get this anywhere else. You see this on AliExpress, be wary. Or any other place, Mercari, be wary. Okay, we looked at the back. We talked about the figure. There's some other things from that picture. There's some other things that are in here that you don't see. His head is supposed to be in there. I'm not sure how he got knocked out. But my first time ever dealing with Fresh Monkey Fiction and Arlen Pelletier Studio Inc. There's a barcode in case you can work with that. Try it out and see what happens, right? Now, 2023, may contain small parts, blah, blah, blah. Design. Oh, here we go. Recognition. We got to have this. We got to show recognition. More companies need to do this. NECA does this wonderfully. Does Jada do this? I'm looking at my Jada box. Hold on. Jada, you don't do it. I'm looking at my Scooby box right now. You don't do it. Nope, I don't see recognition. Okay, yep, y'all need to work on that. Put some recognition on the box. So, Fresh Monkey Fiction wants you to know that design is sculpted by Arlen Pelletier. Thanks, Arlen. Packaging designed by Christopher Nico. Appreciate you, brother. Logo designed by Jason Bienvenu. Sorry about that if I mispronounced your name. All right, let's open them up and see what our kind of fun we can have with Mr. Frost. Okay, here he is. Here he is, Father Frost. Now, just to give you some information about Father Frost, if you don't know who he is and why is he different, is he Santa Claus, what's going on? Father Frost is Ded Moroz in Russian, because he's a Slavic tale, he's Russian. It's a legendary Slavic winter figure who delivers presents to children on New Year's Eve, accompanied by his granddaughter, Snogrokka, the Snow Maiden, okay? Just a Snow Maiden. He is taller and more regal than the Western Santa Claus, so, okay. More regal, huh? So he's not jolly old, ho, ho, ho. He's like, because Russians, they don't laugh that much, do they? Often dressed in long blue or white fur trim coat, as you can see. Carries a magical staff, which is what we will get into. Let me see. And carries a magical staff to walk through winter drifts. His origins are rooted in pagan Slavic mythology as a personification of winter, like a god or what have you. His origins are rooted, I just said that. Let's see, while the modern, more benevolent figure evolved through Russian literature and art, becoming a beloved cultural icon. And there's a video you can watch if you want to find out about more about this guy. But yeah, he's a gift giver. He's accompanied by his granddaughter, and he travels in the Russian troika, a sleigh pulled by 3 horses. No reindeer, horses. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I got a Russian figure. Isn't that something? All right. So now let's take a look at what we have. What kind of fun we can have with this Russian figure here. All right. His name is Ded Moroz. Whatever. I like this. Now, I thought you can open it. I was sitting here trying to open it. I was like, but it wasn't opening. So I left it alone. All right. But it's a nice box. Reminds me of the box that I got with Batman Noel, but I think his is wrapped in a red bow instead of a blue one, but I like that. I do like this Frosty, Stoic Frosty face. I like it. It's see-through. I like it. Yes. All right. I like the hat. The hat is cool. Goes on his head nicely. Nice Slavic. Look, how are we going to do this? There we go. Yeah, he looks nice. Yeah, I like that, man. He's got some attitude. He's got some style to him. That's what I'm talking about. Then you got a train. Yes. Kids play with trains. My son plays with trains. So that's pretty cool. Apropos. Hands, we've got what? Item holding hand, staff holding hand, fist. It's not a punchy fist. It's more like a, I don't know. And then he's got the pointer. Oh, we can definitely use the pointer. Definitely use that. Okay. What else we got? We've got his list of nice children. I'm guessing these are nice ones. And these don't look like American names at all. Whatever they are, they're there. But yes, nice scroll. I like that. I like that. It's really cool. Comes with a stand. Naughty or nice collection. But he doesn't have a problem standing. Looks really good. And here we are with the nice staff, which it has some bend. It bends a little bit, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be fully straight. That's all right. Can we, let's see, get the staff looking nice? Yeah, I like that. And then this, of course, being his Frosty thing. So him, Iceman, the girl from Frozen, they can all partner together. Yike. How far can you go in? You can go in further. Got to. We can't have you just show. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Fresh Monkey. Hold on, Fresh Monkey. I don't want to twist too hard because that thing breaks. I'm going to be ready to cry. Like, Big Bad. Y'all sold me a lemon. That's good enough. It's good enough. That's cool. It's fine. But that can be held in his hand. So he has gloved hands and regular hands. I'm just going to go ahead and put that thing in his hand right now, just so I can see him look like, oh, you shall not pass on him. Yeah, you shall not pass on him. Also, since we got from Big Bad Toy Store, you know what they do. They give you these little troll stickers. Look, man. Look, okay? Give me an option. Give me some other stickers, man. I can't use all of these. What am I going to do? I'm not going to have these just plastered everywhere. God, doggy, man. I'll find a spot for that one. Maybe that one. But anyway, let's move on. What we got? Let's talk about his articulation. Let's look at him a little bit. Take your hand off. Now, if you noticed here, it has a little scuff. I don't know what that is. It was like that in the box. I don't know what's going on with that. It's just, I don't know. But you can see he has single jointed elbows. He's not somebody who's going to be posing a whole lot. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to have him do some combat? Combat Santa? Not Santa. Combat Frost? I am Victor. No, my bad. I am Dan. Dan? Shoot. Dead Moros? I am Father Frost. I come to give your child gift. Dead Moros. Dead. D-E-D. Dead Moros. D-E-D. Moroz. M-O-R-O-Z. But I like the look, man. It's a cool look. Nice Slavic look. Hey, from Russia. Oh, look at that. He's got thigh swivel. Can you even move your legs out? You can. Hey, wait a minute. What you doing with all that articulation, yo? Hey, I like that. The man can do a split. He can wrestle with Van Damme. Yes, I used to get down. Yes, I used to wrestle bear. Oh, man, that's cool. Okay. I did not ever think I would see a Santa figure. Bruh. And you can do a sidekick. Bruh, wait a minute. This Santa can get, this dude can get, Father Frost can get frosty. He can get down. Okay, Father Frost got hands. Okay, I see what it is. I see what it is. You got hands. Okay. Don't mess with the Russian winter god or whatever. Okay, there's his knee. Big fat leg, right? Big fat leg. But there you go. Can we go further up? You can, because this is nice and pliable. This is a good idea. Very good design. Very good. They thought this through. Not making this so stiff. They thought this through to where he could actually do that. And then his foot can go up so he can stand up on something. Not too high, but there. Man, yes. Yes. Go out this way too so he can kind of stand like this. Like, so, you want to come to my house? That's good. That's good. I like it. All right, let's take a look at his shoes, man. Dead. Of course, the paint, per these figures, like NECA or anybody else that have these thick figures like this, yeah, the paint's going to come off. So that's just nothing we can do about that. Paint's going to come off. You want them to move, want them to articulate. They try to paint it and keep it on, but it's going to come off. That's all you get from the torso. You can twist. Maybe not shout, but you can do that. Arms go up, around, yes. As some would say, a full Townsend. Yeah, nice wrinkles here. But that is literally it, man. Wow. This is a cool figure. I like it, man. For 31, this is nice. Straight up neck. All right, you know we got to take this head off, right? Oh, don't give me trouble. Come on now. Oh, that was easy. Okay. That's easy. That's a big ball. And then we can put you on easy. Yes, we can. Ooh. I like how they colored see, that was smart. They colored the ball because it's see-through. If they didn't color the ball, it would have been just this flesh color being protruding out of this or showing, you know. You would see that just kind of through his face here. You would see that flesh color. No, you don't want to see that. You want to see blue everywhere. And so that's good. It's nice. That's a good look for Father Frost. Yo. So, yeah, if you have your Iceman figure, bring him out. Bring him out and be with Father Frost. Let them all just kick it with each other. That's nice. Dude, all these accessories are cool. I don't even want to put these hands on. I like the gloves. Let me just go ahead and do the pointer finger. Is it the right hand? It is. Do the pointer. Because everything is fine. We got the fist. But let me see. Let me see what we can do here. Don't be afraid of a little twist. And that came out very easy. A little paint left in the hole. Push. There, it came out nice. There we go. You, come here. Come here. Why you throw a rock in window? That's what bad children do. You want to be a good kid, no? Man, yeah. Yeah, I like him. This is good. This is really cool. I like this figure, man. Got definition in his hand. Look, they even gave him a finger tip. Give him a fingernail. That's cool. All right, let's bring him out. Let's just see what we can do with this. We can't go too far with his articulation that way. So let's see. Let's see if we can kind of, I don't know. I want to point at somebody. Who is that person I'm going to point at? I'm going to point at Batman Noel. He's pointing at him like, yo, I see you looking from afar. Come here, you. You haven't been on my list in a long time, right? So that's all right, man. This is cool. They got, I mean, you see he's taller, so I don't know. Maybe that can work because I'm not sure how tall this guy is. I mean, compared to how Santa's supposed to be, I guess he's maybe a little shorter. Maybe just a tad bit shorter. And then he's a little taller, and then you got Bruce kind of looking over him. I don't know how tall he's really supposed to be. I don't know. But it's McFarlane, right? It's a 6-inch figure. It's a 7-inch figure. We know. Yeah, you know how this works. Maybe Mattel will give us something different. I don't know. But if you want to grab your DC Direct, DC Essentials, DC Direct specifically, DC Essentials was a little taller. But you want to grab a DC Direct, maybe that can work out better with him. Or grab a Batman animated series, maybe. I don't know. Because he's more realistic, so you want to get a kind of a realistic figure that go with him. So that looks kind of cool. But if I had the other accessory that came with him, that present, I'd have that here. And he's like, yo, I got something for you. Yes, you've been good. I've seen you. You've been good. Your ways are a little different, but I think you've been good. Let me see. Your name is forget the list. You're there. I'll give you a gift anyway. And there he goes. Big gift because Batman is like, yo, I didn't even think you were real. And he puts his thing down and says, thank you. Thank you, Bats. Or thank you, Frost. Frost! Definitely not going to bring Blade out. But there you have it. Frost is here, and he is looking good. And he put his hat on because he just kind of all right, I go. Have fun with that. new toy. So when the Joker asks, where do you get these wonderful toys? Tell him he must be good because Frost got the toys. I got the hookup. I'll let you hear me. Okay. That's crazy. All right. Not really sure how to end this because this is a cool looking figure, man. I don't know how to end him with a pose or nothing. How I have him posed on my shelf would be just like this with his head on and then of course with his gloves holding this because we're getting frosty here. So let me finish this out. Let me see. All right, so I'm going to end it with him holding the staff, but I do want to show you something in case you do get this. This thing is thick, so you're just going to have to, whatever way you want to twist his hands, whatever way you want to do it, make sure you just stick it in one way and just feed it through all the way. All the way. All right, and that way it goes through all hands, and you can have him kind of, I don't know, looking like he's about to battle, looking like he's about to do something. I don't know, but there you have it, to where he looks kind of dynamic. He's got one arm up, one arm kind of back, like he's about to defend the house, defend the castle, defend the Frost area, defend Superman's Fortress of Solitude. I don't know, but there you have it. There's that. Let me see. Does he have any? He does have holes, so you can't put them on these stands. Yes, of course, I knew that already, but the holes are not that big, but it's fine. Just at least try to see if we can fit on the stand. Naughty or nice. Hold up. Really? There. So we'll end it with something like that. He's got his present. He's got the train. He has the list of folks that are nice. He has his staff. And he's frosty. Looking frosty. And these other head would just be, you know, wherever. And like I said, he's got these other hands, but I would not do anything with these hands. I would rather have him have the gloves on the entire time. So I thank you for the hands. I appreciate it, but I don't think I'll be using these. That right there, that's my look. That's how I want him to be. Whether he's holding it like that or holding it with his staff to his side like he's Gandalf, whatever. But that's cool. And Batman is like, I want to see you leave. Like, they say you are a magic whatever, but I want to see you leave. Like, I want to call Zatanna over here. I want to call Dr. Fate. I want to call all these different folks, my magic users, and I want them to see you leave. Because I was telling them that you exist. And like, man, he don't exist. Like, you're a magic user. How do you not know he exists? Whatever. But there we go. So Batman's going to watch him leave as I end this video. Let me know what you think. Because I think this is a really cool figure. I think this is absolutely something that you should probably jump on just to change things up. And it's not that expensive. For what you're getting, I think it is money well spent. Very well designed figure, sturdy figure. Nothing has broken. Nothing feels loose. It's just a little paint mishap right there, which you can probably just scrub off. Maybe I can. And that is it. That is really it. So really, truly, let me know what you think about this, because I think this is a beautiful piece to have. All right. Well, that'll be it. Have fun, folks. Have fun collecting, because collecting is fun. Later days. Sing.